Imagine what would happen if a Shaolin monk started studying at a regular school. What would be the fate of the other kids? Something similar unfolds in today's tale. The story begins with a boy named Li, who taught kung fu at a Shaolin monastery. He had been training there since birth. One day he visited the temple in the monastery and apologized, feeling that what he was about to do might not be right. Just then, a warrior ambushed him from the side. Caught off guard by the sudden attack, Li managed to fend off the assault. The warrior flung him against a wall, but Li sprang back to his feet. Mid-air, he struck the warrior's chest and defeated him in mere moments. Next came a sword-fighting challenge, and Li outmatched the warrior with his skill. Then, he advanced toward a third warrior, who was meditating. Hearing Li approach, the warrior hurled his prayer beads at him, knocking Li to the ground with a blow to his eyes. Just as the warrior was about to win, Li slipped away, and an intense battle ensued. In the end, Li emerged victorious. He bowed respectfully in the temple and left. The monastery teacher informed him that he had shown exceptional skill in the test, earning him a chance to attend a new school in the city. There, he would live with a family of two children and their father, a scientist who knew the monastery teacher. With that, Li set off for the city. At the school, there was a 15-year-old boy named Fen, a taekwondo champion. His younger sister, Shan, adored him and managed the school's taekwondo club. She watched Fen's matches and pointed out his flaws to help him improve. Fen's brother, Yu, was a total foodie, always thinking about his next meal. The four of them, Li, Fen, Shan, and Yu, became close friends and lived nearby. Their father, Dr. Han, worked tirelessly in his lab. His wife had passed away years ago, so he stayed immersed in his work. He was developing a special device, which had caught the attention of some city thugs. Dr. Han called the kids, but Shan was upset because her father was rarely home. He promised to return soon and told them to open a gift he had sent. That gift was the very device the thugs wanted to steal. When Li knocked on their door, Shan welcomed him and showed him his room. Meanwhile, the thugs kidnapped Dr. Han. Their leader, Larry, threatened to hand over the device. Dr. Han insisted no such device existed, explaining he was working on AI technology to let his kids hear their mother's voice through a robot. Larry didn't believe him. Using CCTV footage, he learned the device was at the house and sent two thugs, Slope and Fist, to steal it. Excited for their first mission as criminals, they disguised themselves in odd outfits and staked out the house. One suggested sneaking in at night, but the other argued it'd be easier to steal during the day when the kids were at school. Inside, Li was adapting to city life. Seeing Shan watch a taekwondo match, he found the sport intriguing. That night, while meditating, he got into an argument with Yu over a video game, but they soon bonded over playing it together. Meanwhile, Shan opened the gift box in her room and found a panda keychain. Unbeknownst to her, it was a disguised pen drive the thugs were after. When she pressed a button, the panda asked for a password. Confused, she said, "What password?" And that became the password. Activating the panda, she discovered it had her mother's AI-generated voice. The next morning, Li, Yu, and Shan headed to school for Li's first day. The thugs spotted them leaving and planned their move. One noticed the panda keychain hanging from Shan's bag and decided to steal it. As Shan introduced Li to Fen, one thug quietly stole the keychain and fled. Li noticed and, with his quick reflexes, caught the thug. Fen joined in, and together they overpowered him. But the thug didn't give up, snatching the panda again and escaping. The friends chased him down, cornered him, and tossed him into a dumpster. At school, the kids were amazed to see a Shaolin warrior like Li. They bombarded him with questions. Can you ever get married? Show us some kung fu. Do a kung fu move. Please. The teacher calmed them, saying they could ask such things during playtime. During the play period, the coach announced that next month's agility test would determine who could advance to the next class. Yu, being overweight, panicked at the news. The coach made everyone run a 100-meter race. Li finished 2 laps before others completed one. Then came push-ups, where Li, already skilled, did over 100 with ease, while others struggled with even 2. He even did one-handed push-ups, impressing everyone. Next was the high jump, which Li aced effortlessly, while poor Yu fell flat on his face. Meanwhile, Larry had Dr. Han tied to a chair, tormenting him with golf balls. That night, the 2 thugs sneaked into Shan's house. Li spotted them and hid behind a toy to scare them, but they saw him and attacked. When Shan arrived, the thugs stole the panda and escaped. Li told Fen and Yu what happened, but they thought he was joking. Later we see the thugs with golf balls in their mouths, realizing they mistakenly stole a perfume bottle that looked like the panda keychain. Larry, desperate to sell the device to a company within 3 days, grew furious. He pelted the thugs with golf balls and ordered them to get the real device quickly. The next day at school, everyone watched Fen's taekwondo match. Yu and Shan sat in the back, chatting with two odd-looking girls, who were actually the thugs in disguise. They spotted the panda on Shan's bag and waited for the right moment to steal it. Meanwhile, Lee challenged Fen to a friendly match. As everyone rushed to watch, the thugs tried to grab the panda, but their fake wigs fell off in the process. In the intense match, Lee and Fen were evenly matched, eventually calling it a draw. Just then, the kids recognized the thugs. They attacked, but the thugs threatened a girl and escaped with the panda. The kids reported the incident to the principal, who called the police. Lee felt guilty, thinking his challenge to Fen caused Shan to leave her bag unattended, but the others reassured him not to blame himself. Larry finally got the device and ran a program on his computer, but it required a password he didn't know. He hired programmers to crack it, but they failed after a full day. Furious, Larry saw a message on Dr. Han's phone from Shan, asking him to come home for her birthday. Posing as Dr. Han, Larry promised to attend. The next day, the kids prepared for Shan's birthday party. Everyone left to get gifts, leaving Shan alone. She received a message that her father was outside, but when she stepped out, she was kidnapped and thrown into a van. Lee and the others saw her and chased the van on their bicycles. They arrived at Dr. Han's lab, where Shan was crying. Larry was arguing with his business partner, as he needed to sell the device by the next day, but still lacked the password. Enraged, he held a knife to Shan's throat, demanding the password. She said, "What password?" and the program activated. Outside, Lee and Fen attacked the two thugs guarding the place, quickly defeating them. But then they faced Bradley, Larry's dangerous fighter. Even together, Lee and Fen struggled against him. Inside the lab, as Larry's deal was about to close, Yu sneaked in and freed Shan and Dr. Han. Lee arrived, fighting off more thugs. Larry grabbed the bag with the pen drive and ran, but Dr. Han, Yu, and Shan teamed up to stop him. Lee and Fen finally defeated Bradley together. The police arrived, arresting all the thugs. Later, the principal awarded Lee and Yu medals for their bravery. If you enjoyed this story, give it a like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.